Hi, welcome to Holistically Fit and Healthy. I'm Cara, and I'm a wife, a mom, teacher, and a certified integrative holistic health coach. I own Holistically Yours Health and Wellness, and I have additional certifications in behavioral analysis, detoxification, and hormone health. I love all things health and fitness, but you won't find any fad diets and magic pills here. Join me as we achieve wellness that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey toward a happier, healthier you. So get ready to discover how eating healthy can be simple and delicious, and how making realistic, sustainable shifts will empower you to achieve all of your health goals. From creative ways to incorporate more whole foods into your diet, to finding joy in movement and practicing mindfulness, I'll share practical tips, insights, and recipes to help you thrive. Together, we will navigate the confusing world of nutrition and empower you to take control of your health. Whether you're looking to lose weight, decrease inflammation, boost your energy levels, or simply feel better in your own skin, I am here to support you every step of the way. So if you're ready to embrace a holistic approach to health and wellness that's both delicious and fulfilling, let's get started. Hello and welcome. I am so excited that you're here with me today. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about sleep. I feel like we're always being told, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. You need sleep for this. You need sleep for that. 7 to 9 hours is best. But I have so many clients that tell me 7 to 9 hours is impossible for them, especially when they're new moms. It's very difficult to make sure that you're getting 7 to 9 hours of full sleep every night, uninterrupted sleep at that, especially when you have kids or you are a new parent. That's especially tough. So today my goal is to not tell you to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, although yes, that is ideal, but to maybe explain a little bit and talk more about sleep hygiene and what sleep hygiene is, and some healthy sleep habits and some things that may help you get restful sleep and feel energized in the morning, even if you're not getting those 7 to 9 recommended hours. So, many of us know why we need sleep, right? Sleep is so important for our bodies. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because, like I said, most of us know why we need sleep. But it's so important because when you're resting and sleeping, that's when your cells regenerate. When you are not well rested, you're cranky, you're moody, your hormones can be imbalanced. Sleep is especially important for balancing your hormones, managing your stress and your cortisol levels. In regards to like being moody when you're not sleeping enough, that also means that your hormones can be imbalanced. Your cortisone levels are probably higher than usual. You have different reactions in stressful situations. You might become more reactive. You're more likely to binge eat and to make unhealthy choices. Sleep affects your metabolism. There's just so many things that happen when you're not getting enough good quality sleep. So, my goal today is to provide you with sleep hygiene habits that you can use even if you only have small amounts of time, that you can implement to get the best quality of sleep that you can, even if you don't have the opportunity to sleep for a long amount of time. So, what is sleep hygiene? Sleep hygiene has to do with all of the healthy habits that you're building in order to get a good quality of sleep. So that's like your nighttime routine, right? Because your nighttime routine signals to your brain that it's time to slow down and begin to rest and relax. So, really silly thing that happens to me is I wear contacts, and I prefer to wear my contacts. I feel like I can see better with my contacts in. I hate driving with my glasses. I hate driving at night with my glasses. I just feel like I see better wearing my contacts. So the only time that I really wear my glasses is at night. So, it's definitely a psychological response because glasses themselves don't make me tired. But when I put my glasses on before I go to bed, it kind of sends a signal to my brain that it's time to rest and relax, because whenever I take out my contacts and put my glasses on, I just feel a little sleepy. I feel a little more tired. And that's because the only time that I really wear my glasses is before I go to bed or when I first wake up in the morning. Usually I wake up and throw my contacts in when I brush my teeth early in the morning. So even if I spend a whole day in my glasses, I tend to just feel more tired throughout that day than I do if I'm wearing my contacts. And that's because putting my glasses on triggers my brain to slow down and begin to rest. It's a psychological response. And that is something that having good sleep habits does to your body, right? It triggers that response that's time to rest and relax. So I have a couple of ideas for you that you don't need a lot of time to implement that can help to signal your brain that, hey, it's time to relax and go to sleep. So I definitely believe in building in micro moments of time and habit stacking because that is what I've seen the best results for. Many of my clients seen the best results with habit stacking and just putting in little things that they can do, especially if you don't have the opportunity to sleep for 7 to 9 hours. You're definitely not going to have the opportunity to have a 1 hour self-care nighttime routine. For many of us, myself included, that's just not realistic. It's not something that we can do. So, something that you might want to do is just take a quick warm shower before bed. And if you do this every night, it's going to signal to your brain, hey, time to relax. Bed's coming. Sleep is coming. Like it's almost time for me to jump into bed. Using blue light glasses after 7 p.m., blue light blocking glasses, that is a big one. Or completely having no screens, right? So putting your phone away, turning the TV off. I know many, many people like to watch TV before they go to bed. But if you could do something like put on blue light blocking glasses or read instead, even if you're reading on a Kindle, they do have, or even on your phone, they do have a setting where it changes the filter of the light. So that will help a little bit. But even better than that is to just shut off the screens after a certain time at night and read for a little while, even if it's only for 5 minutes. That is something else that triggers that sleep response in your brain. Doing a, a hobby with repetitive movements kinds of soothes and calms and relaxes you. So something that you can do for just a short amount of time every night is knit or crochet. And when you're doing those stitches are repetitive. And that is something that, again, calms and relaxes you because of the repetitive movement. I love listening to binaural beats, especially for sleep and relaxation. They are amazing. And you listen with headphones. They are more effective when you use headphones. And it's just so calming. So you can find binaural beats on YouTube. Calm.com is an amazing app. I like to use that a lot. And even if you just listen to them for a couple of minutes, just very, very relaxing. You can spray your sheets with a calming linen spray. I have a couple of recipes for that if you're interested. I love using lavender essential oils. That is very calming and relaxing to me. So you can spray your sheets or use a diffuser with your favorite scented essential oils. Those are wonderful. Have a relaxing cup of tea. Don't want to drink a lot of tea because you don't want to wake yourself up having to use the bathroom, but having a relaxing cup of tea might help. Something like chamomile or lavender. I have a really good brand that I absolutely love that has a chamomile lavender combination. It's so delicious and very relaxing. Even just the smell, the aroma of those blends is calming and relaxing. Praying, if you are religious, that praying before bed, that again, when you build that into your routine, signals your body to be calm. And all of these things are little tiny things that you can either habit stack and do more than one, or you can do one at a time and see what works for you. The important thing to remember, though, is if when you are trying to build new habits, you have to pick one thing and do it over and over again. So I would say pick one, maybe two of these things, depending on what they are and how much time you have, and try them for probably 2 to 3 weeks, right? Habit stack them. So if you're somebody who always brushes your teeth before you go to bed, well, brush your teeth and then take a 5-minute shower. Or brush your teeth and then immediately get in bed and read 5 minutes of a book. If you're somebody who doom scrolls at night, Maybe put the phone charger a little bit further away from your bed and plug your phone in as soon as you walk into the bedroom and pick up your book as soon as you walk into the bedroom so that your phone isn't close by for you to pick up your phone and start scrolling. That is a habit that a lot of my clients have, and they do have difficulty breaking that habit. But a lot of them have found success with placing their phone further away from the bed. So there's another tip. If you're someone who tends to wake up in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep, that's another thing. Go through these sleep habits. They will help you fall asleep faster if you are awake in the middle of the night. And like I said, don't do everything. Nobody has an hour most of us don't have an extra hour in our day to have an hour-long sleep routine. Just pick one or two things that you think may be beneficial to you that you like. You don't want to add in any more stress. The idea here is to relax and add it into your bedtime routine consistently for a couple of weeks and see what happens. If you have any other suggestions or ideas, please comment. I would love to hear some of your thoughts. Oh, another thing that I just thought of that you can add in is something as simple as if you share your bed with somebody, lay your head on your partner's chest. There's just something about that is so calming and relaxing. And sometimes you can hear their heartbeat, and it's very methodic because it's the same beat over and over again. And that is very relaxing. So that's another habit you can add in there if you wanted to. So try these out. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what works for you, or if you have any other ideas or suggestions, I would love to know. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to keep this short and simple because building better habits does not have to be hard or complex. So let me know how you're doing in the comments below, and I hope you have a wonderful, amazing day. Remember to live deliciously. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be doable. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this helpful, share it with a mom friend who's ready to add a little more ease into their day. Remember to follow me on Instagram at Holistically Fit and Healthy for more health and wellness tips. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.